Oh, I forgot to text Leah. Oops, oops, oops. What is happening? Why is this being so weird? Oh, let's see who tunes in. Oops. Hi, Liz. All right. My keyboard and my mouse decided this morning they didn't want to work anymore. And so thank God I had a backup, but like, talk about rough. Hi, Brandy. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. Hang on really quick. Okay. I think I'm mostly prepared. Mostly. Okay, there we go. All right. Hi, Betsy. It's all right, Leah. I get it. Okay, you guys. Today we are going to be working in the record journal, and I thought it would be really fun to do this together. Brandy has a really cool prompt. If you guys don't follow Brandy over on TikTok, she is doing these really cool like weekly prompts, and I just now saw that because my FYP sucks. And I wanted to do the week 2 prompt on a record. And so I thought we could work in the record journal. If you're new to this, I am basically bringing to life a vintage 1940s Graffanola record album, complete with all the records. This thing was in really bad shape. And I've redone the binding. I mean, it was really, really bad. And so just sort of like giving it my own flair and making it my own. The first record I did here on YouTube with you guys, the John Denver, because I added John Denver to the album. And then on Collage Soup Live, I did the other side. So the idea behind my record journal is that the records are going to be the pages for the journal. And I'm just obsessed with this project, and I love it so much. And I want to give everybody thanks for who sold me out on my Etsy drop for the records, because it's just been a really fun way for me to be creative and share that art with you guys. And so today we're going to work on another record, and we're going to be adding the record sleeve to the album. And the record that I'm going to use today and add is actually Neil Diamond. Obviously, you guys, look at how cool this record is. Look, 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 look. Isn't it so rad? And obviously, we're going to add this to the record album, because I think if I can get it in there and fit it, it would be really, really fun. Plus, then it would hold another record. I did lose a couple of pages in that album because they were so brittle. And so adding in a couple extra sleeves would allow me to add a few more records to replace those pages. So we're going to collage Neil Diamond today. This record has so many good songs. All of his songs are good, but oh my gosh. Hi, you guys. That's all right, Trina. Hi, Deneen. Thank you. Okay, so Brandy's prompt, you guys. Let's just chat about this. So the prompt, so I really liked this week because it was kind of like doing shadow work, which I have a shadow journal that I don't share with anybody because obviously it's very personal and it's mine. But doing shadow work is basically working with the side of you that you tend to not want to work with, if that makes sense, because you avoid the things that you need to work on. Does that make sense? And so like the deeper side of you, the darker side of you, and Brandy's prompt this week was really cool. And so I thought I would make my own spin like on a record. So one side of the record is going to be how I think people see me. The other side is going to be who I actually am, how I see me. Does that make sense? And so we're going to start with this side. This was actually hard to do because I had a hard time finding pages that I thought, or like items of how people perceive me. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like kind of hard. So it really it forced me to like, see, I pre-cut most of the stuff because I didn't want to spend the entire time with you guys cutting. And I'm actually using some pages from my book today. I'm really excited. So I took 2 of the street altar picks out from my collage soup book. And so we're going to be using those today. I'm just going to cut off the white edges. And I'm really excited about this. So, Brandy, thank you for the prompt. I think it's so dope and so fun to do. And I thought it would just be really fun to collage with you guys on the record. My jukebox records are out for delivery. I'm really excited for my next Etsy drop. That's going to be really fun. And I actually have something really exciting coming to Etsy. I want to thank Happy Olive, Amy, and Leah. In fact, there it is right there, literally walking up. Of course it is, because I'm live. I want to thank Happy Olive and Leah and Paige. So Leah for giving me the idea, and then Happy Olive and Paige for giving me, sharing some information with me to help me make that come true. So there'll be a couple new things coming to my Etsy shop that I hopefully will be fun for you guys and you'll love. But first, records. I gotta get those records. And that's gonna be a couple of weeks. Everyone keeps asking when the jukebox records will drop, but it will take me a couple of weeks to collage all those records. Okay, so we've got the backdrops. So I'm gonna tilt you guys down a little bit. I just really appreciate it because, you know, I'm known as the gatekeeper over on TikTok. I should print something that says that. I'm going to do it right now. Especially since I cleaned my office. And now my printer is no longer on the floor. And I can actually use it. Crazy, right? I'm going to print that. I'm going to put gatekeeper across the... And I'm 100% proud of that. I mean, I don't care. David Bowie's on right now, my fave. All right, we're going to print this real quick. I think it's funny. Why didn't I do that? See, I just had to be live with you guys. Okay, we're going to print. Hey, Jenna. Oh, one of my packages was delivered. Don't you guys love getting mail? I just love it. Thank you, UPS. All right, let's print this, and we're going to start Mod Podging. That can print while I start laying down the backdrop. And I am just using Mod Podge. Obviously, it's my fave. And it's just tried and true. So, usually when I collage, I really think about, like, you know, I think about it, y'all. I do think about, I have more of, like, a game plan than I do when I junk journal. Junk journaling for me is just like very, what is happening? Calm down, yo. Junk journaling for me is just very sporadic and like, what's the word? There's no plan. I just tend to do things. But this, I have a plan. So we're going to see if this will work. I know some people get, nervous to collage. I really love it. For me, collage is a great way to, I don't know, it lets me be creative in a different way, and I love it. Sometimes you get creatively stuck. I feel like people get stuck, and collage is a great way for me to like get unstuck, if that makes sense. Oh, Jenna, the street altar, it makes me happy. Look at this. Just look at me. Who am I being organized with my printer? My daughter moves back to college tomorrow, so we're literally leaving. And she's cleaning right now. She's finishing packing and then cleaning. Okay, so here is this. I kind of want to have the candles there. You see what I mean? Okay. So I think I know what I want to do. I'm just going to move all these pieces. Remember how I showed you the other day when I think, where was I? Was I live? Was I here? Where was I? TikTok? Was I on YouTube? I don't remember. Anyways, I can't remember now. Yes, 100%. Betsy. Oh, you guys, look at that. This poor Mod Podge, she has seen some days. Okay, we're just going to lay it down on the record. Thank you, Neil Diamond, for providing for me. I had to use Neil because I was like, of course I'm going to use Neil Diamond today. Oh, man, you know what? Hang on, you guys. Shoot, dang. I don't want to get my new mat. Gross. I know that's crazy, but this mat is like cutting purposes. So I'm going to lay down the nasty Mod Podge mat real quick. That way, if I get Mod Podge outside of it, I don't care. Trying to not have to clean the top of my desk as much. It's just old. I'm tired of cleaning. All I do is clean. Clean, 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 clean. This is a big record. I should have used one of the smaller ones from the 40s. But the other side, that was easier for me, ironically, was the side that I see as myself versus the side that I think people see me as. So, that was kind of funny. Okay. There. And I love how easy the collage suit pages just kind of go down. It's nice. There. There we go. Okay. Aw, she leaves next week. Leah, I think Abby goes where Phoebe almost went. When Phoebe was little, the swim team from that university, her cousin's best friend went there and swam, and the swim team sent Phoebe a t-shirt and a poster signed and like was like, come here, because Phoebe was a swimmer for many, many years. And she actually stopped swimming when she went into college because she didn't want to compete anymore at that level. It was just too much for her. But that was like Phoebe's dream school. Yeah, that's crazy. I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, I should tell you that. Okay, we're just going to cut the edges off so I know where I'm working here. Who am I having a trash can under my desk now? I don't know, but... And I do know I have a gap up here. I always get called out for that. We're going to cover it. We're going to fix this part real quick. There we go. There's always going to be an edge that pops up. It's okay. That's what Mod Podge is for, and glue. And I'm going to seal this before I, like, stick it in the album anyway. Okay. So now we've got somewhat of a backdrop using the street altar images from my book, which I love. Okay. I think I want to cut out another collage suit background. This one is from... this one is from In My Collage Era, the ebook. And I'm just going to do a raw cut. Okay, there's that. So many stairs. See, great way to just cover up that spot up there. I swear, I always get called out for it too. Somebody's always like, and down here, but I'm gonna cover that with something else. I always get called out, always. I'm gonna let that dry. So now is when I'm going to start laying down, like laying down. This was actually harder than I thought. Now I know how much space I have on here. This is tough. Isn't it crazy? Almost like they kind of go together. It is actually kind of crazy. I really love seeing all of you guys use the book, by the way. It's just so fun to see you using it. By the way, Rhonda influenced me yesterday. Rhonda influenced me with her little ripper thing. I was like, wait, what is that? And how come I don't have one? So I bought one on eBay because did you know that you can't get those anymore? Yeah, I didn't either until... Wow, I have a lot of room. See, I don't have enough. That's kind of funny. I actually have some stickers I want to add too, but yo, this is crazy. Like, there's so much room on this record. And I just thought, oh yeah, I'm having a hard time, like, filling it. Wait, what people are assholes? Talk to me. That's all right, Brandy. Oh my God, I got one on eBay, Jenna. Yes, Lisa. Rip it apart, girl. I love that. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to do now. Y'all, what is my name? I don't know. Yeah, they're made to be ripped apart and cut up and glued down and all the fun things. I love seeing you guys use it. Jenna, I loved seeing yours. Okay, we're gonna make some stars really quick. Great way for scraps, to get rid of scraps, you guys. And I need some extra stuff. See, I told you the one side wasn't gonna have that much. The one side of how I think people see me for Brandy's prompt was hard. I didn't have a lot. I was like, oh my gosh, see, I made these cute little stars from the scrap. So use your scraps. Punch them out. I have a really cool star punch coming today. It's like a giant one, and I literally can't wait because I'm going to use that thing. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to have do something fun with it for my next record drop. Okay, I had a sticker in here I wanted to use. Oh yeah, it's over here. Look at me using my stickers in my sticker book. Okay, let's glue down some girls first. I'm gonna use some Oohoo. Okay, we're gonna Oohoo first, okay? Once I have the foundation on the record, I can use a glue stick because I am gonna seal it anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So here we go. Have fun with it too. Don't be afraid to like be messy. I think people, I get messages a lot too from people that are like, I don't know if I can do this. I'm like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. If I can do this, you can do this. Have fun. Just have fun with your art. Collage is just like, I love junk journaling. Don't get me wrong. Junk journaling is like, I love it. But collage has become my favorite outlet. Does that make sense? Yeah, here we go. Holy shit, I forgot about this. Son of a bitch, hang on. I forgot I hadn't glued that yet, and it was like, oh shit, I can't do that, hang on. What am I doing, y'all? What a mess. Now, the other side of this is going to be chock full. Like, wait till you guys see. Like, it's crazy how much stuff I have. It's kind of funny, actually. I was like, whoa, how come the other side has more stuff? The side that I think well, who I really am. No, I love that you did that. I want you guys to use them however you want. And I know people get nervous like, oh, are we allowed to resize? Absolutely. Take that ish into Canva or wherever. Procreate however you're going to do it and resize them. Absolutely. I resize things all the time. All the time. I resized a couple things this morning from Collage Soup. So, absolutely. It does. It makes me feel that way too. Okay, so far, let me cut the edges off of this. Hang on. So far, we've got this going on. We're gonna finish this side up. And I have a sticker over here. I've been waiting to use this. I'm gonna glue down some of these stars first before I keep going because I don't wanna. Okay, so this is what we have going on. This is the side that people see me as. Okay, that I think people see me as. Hi, Ash. It's going great. So this is the side right now that we're working on. I'm going to add some marker and stuff. I actually have a couple more stickers, but this was hard. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? So I'm just looking. I was telling Leah earlier, I think people are going to laugh when they see the side that I really am. If that makes sense. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll be like, I can see that. Yes, 100%. It was really hard to do this because I literally had the worst time. I was like, I don't know what to do. Okay, so there's that side, and I'm going to add some marker real quick. I'm going to actually Mod Podge over a lot of it so that it will stay. Hang on. A little bit of Mod Podge goes a long way. Marilyn, did you have glue all over you, girl? You did. All right, let's do this. Y'all, a cat hair on the record. Come on. Are we shocked? No, it's going to live there forever. Gosh. Okay. That's gonna dry. We'll come back to it with the marker. We're gonna let this dry for a sec. Yes, I agree, Carolyn. Hi, Ume. Hi, Journal Girly. It's always dog hair. I can't talk. What's my name? Hi, Trina. Well, so the prompt, this is what we're doing. We're working in my record journal. And the prompt from Brandy was basically like, it was really cool, actually. Such a cool idea we always like assume what people think, how they see us versus how we really are, how we see ourselves. And so I thought it would be cool to do this on a record for my album, for my record journal. And so this is the side that people see me as. Okay. Then we're going to flip it over, and I have a lot for the other side. Now, I'm okay with this side. Obviously, I'm okay. People always freak out when they see me wearing color, or like, Leah and I were talking about this too. We were laughing because like they freak out. They're like, wait, what? You know, like I'm wearing pink and white today and black. My office before it was this was white. The background over here where my desk was like on this side was like a collage wall from Teza that had like her vintage like pink collage wall, like vintage images. And so people would literally panic if they saw that. This is my happy place, but like truly. Okay, it's almost dry. Yeah, I'm sure there's more on here, and the cat hair will be stuck here forever. I do not know Journal Girly. It adds character. Just letting it dry before I flip it. The other side has a lot. And I'm using a few things from, oh, you know what I need to do? Where is it? Where's my block? You know, oh, here it is, thank God. Now, in my Junk Club box from Katie, I got the cutest little mini collage. And I used the shit out of it. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in this room. It's on this desk somewhere, actually. It might be in here. We don't know. Let's look. Nope. But I do need my razor blade. Where are you? Okay, here. Okay. Just checking. I'm going to put it right here in front of my fan for a minute. And so Leah and I were laughing. Oh, crap, I forgot another star. I'll add it later. Leah and I were laughing this morning because, I mean, I was telling her, like, I was telling her, and she knows this because I feel like her and I are the same in the sense, like, people see Leah as she is as Thrifty Day, but then, like, how she sees herself is probably different, and how she really is probably different. And I'm the same. And so it was really funny, that conversation. And I was thinking about that just now. I was like, as I was gluing these down, thinking about what you said, Leah, about three sides. Tina, it's Brandy. I haven't done any of her prompts yet. And I saw the video this morning because my FYP has been doing me dirty. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to do this. Look at me drawing with my Menno fan. This is why you have a Menno fan. Truly. Brandy. Donovan. I thought you followed Brandy on TikTok. Can somebody drop Brandy's handle? Okay. All right. That's dry. Mostly. I'm just looking. I have to go to Daiso today. Who wants a Daiso haul? It's going to be scissors. All right, so this is the side. Okay, y'all? This is the side that people see me as, and I'm totally 100% okay with it. It's not done. I'm going to add other things to it, but we're going to work on the side now that I am how I really am. Are we ready? We're going to cover up Neil Diamond. Well, so that's the beauty of shadow journaling. And so, like, I have a shadow journal that I work in, and I have been working in it for years, and I love doing shadow work. People always like, oh, shadow work, oh my God, it's the devil. No, y'all, shadow work is literally when you work on the side of yourself that you avoid for those reasons, right? It's the dark side of you that you avoid for those reasons. And so I loved this because I thought, what a great way to, like, work on yourself, right? It's hard. It's hard. I had a hard time. I was like, holy crap, I don't know how I'm just really rock cutting her really quick. She is in a lot of my stuff. I love this character. But I thought it would be so good. And so that was why I did it. I wanted to challenge myself. So Cresta, I 100% get it, dude. I absolutely get it. It's hard. It's hard to do shadow work. Sometimes it asks me questions and I'm like, I don't know the answer. I don't know. And then I'm like, ugh, because I got to think about it, So that's why this morning I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do the prompt. I wanted to get as much stuff cut out beforehand so you guys wouldn't have to watch me cut. But it didn't work the way I wanted. I knew I was going to have to do this part of her because I am a weirdo and I wanted it to have, I don't want to have this extra. Okay. It's a lot of cutting. Sky, that's great too. It's true. Yes, Cassidy. It's true. My daughter is in a sorority and they did this exercise when she was a brand new member. Basically, like, people had, and I've done this before in, like, team building, where you will, like, have a piece of paper on taped to your back and people have to go around the room and they have to write on it how, like, something that they love about you or something how they see you as. And I think it just really, one, it's really cool to see, like, what people write when you see the paper, afterwards. But it makes you think too, like, how you come across. It gives you self-awareness. It gives you self-awareness. I'm constantly working on my self-awareness because even though people think like I'm an asshole, I'm the nicest, meanest person you'll ever meet. But I'm a Taurus, so that's how we are. But my intention is never to be an asshole to anybody. It's ever. So I try to be very mindful of how I speak to people. Does that make sense? Oh, isn't she just the cutest, you guys? I just resized her this morning for this. It's 100% true, Betsy. Okay, so here we go on the side of how I really am. I'm gonna notice lots of color. And I did take this image from Collage Soup. What is that book? Shrooms and Blooms. It's so cute. I might need another. Oh, wait. I do need another page. Hang on. I'm going to use Adrienne's gorgeous Mermazing book. Love, love, love her. Oh, you guys. It's just so beautiful. Like, this is me right here in the book, I swear. But I do love this book. Let me see if I can find a page. I printed out some pages that I've had sitting there, and shit. Let's see how much of the record this will cover. So I definitely want to use this. So I just need something over here. Scorpio, yes, girl. Own it, though. I'm here for that moment. I don't know. Maybe I could get away with it. Okay, let's look. All right, we're just going to do it. I'm going to get the backdrop down first. So this is the one that I'm throwing down right now. Oh, shoot, dang. You know what? Oh, stop it. Hang on. I knew. No! It's so tiny. Where is it? Oh my God, you guys. I cut the smallest thing out earlier. And shiitake, I don't know what I did with it. But I need it for part of this. I'm going to have to look for it. Pray to God it's over here somewhere. Ugh, I hate when I do that. Not your turn yet, girl. Okay. I'm going to lay down this while hopefully it's on the floor. So this is from Shrooms and Blooms. It only comes in paperback, sadly. But I do love that book. Hang on. Son of a bitch. I'm just like getting up and shaking off. No, it's so tiny. Like, please, God, let me find it. Let me see if it's over here. Oh, son of a gun. Y'all. After I said I wasn't going to get glue on this, and I just threw down this in panic moment trying to find this little tiny bit. Hang on. I don't want to print out a whole ass page just for that little thing. Yeah, I did. It's not there. It's not. It's so small. It's literally microscopic. I'm just going to look in here in my scraps. Why is this my life? Are we shocked? I'm not. Wait. It has to be on the floor. I mean, it is that small. After everything, I'll find it. And I was even being super careful too. I was like, don't lose it. Don't lose it. And I still lost it. It's fine. I'll just print another one. It's fine. I'm over it. All right, let's keep going. Not there. It was on this map. It was on this map. Literally the smallest ever. It could have just blown away too, because my minnow fan was facing this way. Oh, it's fine. We're gonna move on. Okay. I'm just thinking about this really quick. Okay, before I lay down the rest of the backdrop, we are going to think about this. This site will be easier because I have more, which is really funny. It's sad. I'll have to print another one out, which is just really a pain in my ass. I'm so mad. I can't even believe it. Especially after I was like, be really careful and don't lose it. And I still lost it. Okay, this is throwing me for a loop. So I'm just trying to see, like, that one is throwing me for a loop. I was hoping I had some more of my pages, but my book is over there. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, I like that. I'm just looking. This is my problem when I collage. I'm gonna grab my book. Look how many scraps I have, you guys. So many. Now I get to clean again. Me too, Tina. I'm like so sad. I'm hoping that it's just like somewhere. It's not. It was really tiny though. In like its defense, it was microscopic, you guys. I just thought, wow, I will. Okay. I always forget that I'm not on TikTok, and I don't know how feral I can be on YouTube. Okay, so we've got this piece. So right now, hi, Faylene. No, it was small. Like I had it sitting here to save, to use. It's okay. I think I'm gonna use this instead. I feel better about this. I need a backdrop that isn't gonna be like. Okay. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Did I not put any Mod Podge right here? Guess not. I am now. I'm gonna laugh when I find it stuck to something later. It's literally it's so tiny. I'm gonna find it stuck to something and be like, well, there it is. I guess it was meant to be stuck to that and not this. I do love a ripped moment. Oh, there we go. Better. I don't want it to look too perfect. Okay. I literally cannot wait for my next round of... So I got a couple of vintage magazines from the 60s yesterday. But I do have several vintage Playboys coming. And the ads in Playboy are unmatched. Like, unmatched. So, so good. The last round, I think I got over 200 ads that I pulled. And I used a lot of that in the last round of, I mean, not a lot of it. I used some of it in the last round of records that I did. It's so tiny, I can't even go through this trash can. I, like, literally can't. But I did forget to add something on that side. That's all right, Cresta. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to glue her really quickly. Maybe. And we're going to work around. Hang on. This image was actually in my first junk journal. I used to do like a monthly mood spread, and I don't know why I stopped doing those. I think because of my Hobonichi. So we're just gonna kind of set that there. Maybe over here. Let's see. Nope, I like this side better. I'm curious how many people who collage do the same thing that I'm doing right now, where you like literally will lay things out and then okay, I have all my elements right here. I don't know if I like that. It's just not, I'm not hip to the jive, but I am on this. Maybe. We're gonna just work with this really quick. We're gonna do some stuff. There's more cat hair. It's just popping up everywhere, y'all. So what I do after I get my backdrop, I start to kind of layer and play with stuff to see how I like it. And then if I don't like it, it doesn't go down. You know what I'm saying? Feeling it does. My whole arm is a tarot sleeve, so there's certain cards that I over the years that I have what's the word? Resonated with more, I guess, or that show up for me a lot. But and you know what's interesting is today is Lionsgate, and my spread this morning for myself had lots of 8s. I thought that was interesting. But the Queen of Pentacles is one that always shows up for me. And the Moon, Death, I don't even know. I'm just trying to think. 9 of Cups shows up a lot for me too, especially lately. It's kind of weird. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna glue this down now. Hi, Vanessa. Josephine, Lionsgate is just, it's the 8th of August. It's like, you know, it's a very powerful day for manifesting. And so today is the day that you should be writing down those manifestations. Letting go of shiz that no longer serves you. I'm the type of the person that people always go, oh, I bet she does full moon stuff. Not really. I do sometimes, but I'm not like, you know. I think over the years I have learned, I've been doing tarot since I was 14, you guys, literally. Like a long, long, long time. And I'm one of those people that I know what works for me in terms of like what I need to do to let things go. I think self-awareness plays a big part in like not just your manifestations, but like everything. So for me, I don't need to necessarily, I mean, I have, and I probably still will, like, just not today, but like burn paper, burn my, burn the things that no longer serve me anymore. I have different ways of doing that now, but Lionsgate is the day where, it's a strong portal. So basically you're encouraged to manifest the things that you really truly want and write them down. 8 is also the number for infinite. And so if you notice, if you turn the 8 on its side, it's the infinity. And so you'll probably start noticing now. It's like that whole red car theory too. Like, have you guys ever heard of the red car theory? I talk to my daughter about this all the time. The red car theory is basically, I'm going to start talking about red cars now, and you're going to start seeing red cars. People that are not open to opportunity, people that have closed fists, that are not open for abundance. I know a lot of people like that. And then they complain that there's like nothing good coming their way, and they're constantly like, why doesn't anything good ever happen to me? No, I never get opportunities. No one likes me. No one wants to work with me. No one, blah, blah, blah. But your fists are closed. And so when your fists are closed, they're not open for abundance. You're not allowing anything else to come in and serve you. When you open your hands to abundance, you're opening up to the universe that like, okay, I'm ready to receive. And so the red car theory is that, we are blind to the opportunities that are around us all the time because we think that they are like, they have to be some big thing. And it's like, they don't realize that opportunity comes in like the smallest of signs sometimes. And so I love the red car theory because it teaches you to watch for the little signs. Somebody last night on our live said like, oh, I only have 20 people liking my video. If you put 20 people in your room right now, that room would be filled to the brim. So 20 people is a lot. I have 31 people on this live. Some people would be like, that's not a lot of people. That's a lot of people to me. And so like, if I had 31 people in this room with me right now, that would be a lot of people. And so you have to be willing to like receive opportunity in any size, shape, form. And so red card theory goes that, and this works for manifestation too, is that, if you're not open to receiving and open to opportunity in all forms, then you notice the little doors opening for you every single day because you think it's going to be overall like a big door. You're waiting for something big to happen versus like all the small things that are around you. And so one way to think about this is like literally the red car theory. It's like you don't even start noticing red cars until you start thinking about it. And then all of a sudden, you're going to see nothing but red cars. As soon as I explained this to my daughter, we were literally driving, and all of a sudden she was like, oh my God. And you start seeing all the red cars that are around you. It works the same with like somebody the other day was talking to me about like you remember the old slug bug game? You'd be in the car with your family and you're like, slug bug. And you start thinking about slug bugs, like the old Volkswagen Beetles, and you start seeing them everywhere. When I was looking to buy a Tesla, I would start seeing Teslas everywhere. And so the idea behind this is to start looking for those little opportunities that open up to you everywhere, and not just the big ones, but all opportunities because they come in all shapes and sizes. So now today, I want you guys to do the red card theory and think about red cars, and you're going to see nothing but red cars. It's going to be really funny. See? Yes. Visualization is so important. It's like so important. And that's the other thing, people that just, it's like the words you speak are the house you live in. So if you're talking shit to yourself and you're saying all these negative things like no one likes me, no one wants to follow me, I don't have, I'm not worthy of success, no one will, give me opportunities, then that's what you're inviting into your environment, into your space. So stop saying those things. Words have meaning, which is why they're called spelling, right? You're literally speaking the spell every time you speak. And so Bruce Lee knew what was up, y'all. Just saying. See? Absolutely. Is it Denise? That's a cute name. 100%. Like, I was looking for a Tesla, and, you know, I'm in Albuquerque. Who drives a Tesla? Everyone. Literally everyone now drives a freaking Tesla, y'all. It's just so funny. I would see them everywhere. And I didn't before. Not at all. And then I was thinking about buying one, and they started popping the F up. And I was like, well, there they are. I am not sad about it by any means. What's happening? I think someone's at my door. Leave it at the doorstep. Hopefully it's Amazon. I'm going to get some stickers, but look it. This is the side. Hang on. I got to glue this. It just, her leg popped up. I'm sorry, girl. I didn't finish gluing you down, little homie. I'm sorry. I got to Mod Podge this little girl. Whew. She looking. I used a whole, ooh. Well, this has actually been ongoing for a couple of days. But hang on. I'm not going to show you yet. Because, like, I just realized I had... My dog is old and senile, y'all. And she is barking like a mofo. Okay. So this is the side that people portray me as. That I think people see me as. And this is the side of, like, how I see me. Color. Kindness. I love flowers. I love My Little Pony. I love Care Bears. I love all the things, right? I do like pops of color. I need to put the thing over her mouth, though. Dude, Ash, you should do it. I'm going to print this out really quick. I'm so mad. Bear with me while I finish my little collage. You guys, I had such a good time this morning. This has, like, been so good. Knock on wood. Hurry, somebody. Hurry, quick. Somebody knock on wood. Hang on. I gotta find it. Hang on. I just had it. I'm so mad. There it is. Oh, Leah. Let me print this mofo out and waste a whole sheet of paper. And the other thing that I like to do, and you guys can take this or leave it, like, I'm not going to be offended by any means, is people always get on me for using money in my spreads. I do a lot of manifestation spreads, and a lot that people never see. And in those spreads, I literally have money. Like, I hide money in my journal all the time. Like, actual dollar bills. You guys have seen me use coins. But when you're manifesting the things that you want, and I write in my manifestation journal every single day, every single morning, when you're writing in it, you have to write down your manifestation as if it's already happened for you. And add money to your spreads. Hide money in your spreads. I have so many spreads that have money that nobody... I hide dollars under paper. But put that money under there. Manifest that ish so that it comes back to you. Hang on. Let me grab this tiny piece. When you guys see how small this is, you're going to be like, oh, shit. Well, that turned out bigger than I wanted. But whatever. I'm over it. It was smaller than that, just so you guys know. Okay, here it is. Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. I'm just going to Mod Podge over her real quick, and then I'll show you what I just added. I got to get her down because, like, I don't want it to peel. And then I'll share some of the books that I got these items from, Collage Soup, because some of them I don't ever really talk about or share. Not because I don't want to, but I just forget. I know someone's going to ask me, though, so I'm going to answer it. Just Mod Podge this down. I do have a spot up top that doesn't have anything on it. I'm okay with it. It's okay to have negative space. I'm embracing it. Just in case I get called out later. You missed a spot. I know. I left it there on purpose. And I'll seal this up. Okay. All right. Okay, so on this side, we've got all that. A lot of the F word. And then on this side, I did add the little tiny parental advisory, I say fuck a lot, to her mouth. But you guys can see. So the cactus came from Saddle Up. Homegirl came from Bougie Boo. The crystal came from Shrooms and Blooms. The gumball machine came from my book. This came from In My Collage Era. And then the other side, there is a lot. My book, Hex Appeal, Bougie Boo, In My Collage Era. What do you guys think? Thank you, Abby. Thank you, guys. So, isn't it so fun? So, now this will go in my... We finished another page in the record journal. It's so fun. This Mod Podge has seen better days. It is looking a little rough. I can't even close this. Gross. Come on, girl. Don't do me dirty. Come on. You can do it, girl. I need to go get more Daiso scissors today because my Daiso scissors are looking a little rough. Right. It's okay to have negative space. I actually have been doing the Collage Soup Creative Heroine. It's like a zine, and it's also like a planner to give you prompts and like to work through. And one of the days was embracing negative space in your journal, and I loved that. And I was like, this is a really good lesson to learn. Like, it's okay to have white space. It's okay to have negative space in your journals. Do not be afraid of it. Do not be afraid to have like that negative space. Embrace it. And so I've been trying to embrace it more and more, and like realize, like, with collage it's hard because you feel like every ounce has to be covered, but I feel like it's okay to embrace a little bit of white space. All right, so I don't know if I should add Neil Diamond. I actually don't think I have enough tape left. Let me look. I really want to add him. I just don't know where. This book has seen better days. This thing is so old, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It makes me nervous. It's already falling apart. I have to figure out how to add him in here. It's not dry yet, but when it is, I'm going to add it in. Sky, did I do a good job of adding some love and light on this side? I didn't add like a cute little... I just choked on a piece of ice. Ugh. Okay, good. Well, happy birthday to everybody having birthdays. Abby, it's your birthday today and you're hanging out with me? Oh my God. I tried, Sky. I just wanted to show that, like, I do like color. People always think that I'm like this, you know. If you guys notice on the top, look at the star from Collage Soup. Oh, my lunch break. You're the best. Happy birthday. I can't put this in there. I need to let it dry. Did you guys see the teaser I did for Collage Soup last night? Well, I did the video last night, but it just went up this morning. I'm going to work with that today. And then I'm going to help my daughter pack up. And, yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate you. I get nervous to do live sometimes on YouTube. I just feel like, oh my gosh, but this was good. And I really appreciate you guys so much for being here. I encourage you to do this prompt. Do a journal entry for yourself and challenge yourself. Brandy's prompt was so good, and I hope I did it a little bit of justice. I'm obsessed. I'm trying to keep my record journal over here on YouTube versus TikTok. I like to have it exclusive. This is just so fun and cute. But thank you guys for tuning in today and being with me here. And for sharing your love of journaling and collage with me. I encourage you to do the same thing. To go and get it. To go and do this for yourselves today. Spend time for yourself. Make time for yourself. And thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will catch you guys next week. Bye.